Funny thing about being on the road, after a while, everything starts to sound like a song. Tires on the asphalt, rain on the roof, even the way the day begins or ends. It all finds a tempo. Some days it feels like a rock song, other days a country song. It makes me wonder why music hits us the way it does. Why a melody feels older than anything we know. Long before we wrote stories, we sang them. Some scientists even think music came before language. Imagine early humans sitting somewhere dark and cold. Someone taps a rhythm, another hums, and suddenly the group is breathing in sync, hearts beating at the same pace. Music wasn't entertainment. It was survival. It kept groups connected, coordinated, human. Brains light up on music. Dopamine when a chord hits just right. Oxytocin when people harmonize. It literally changes our chemistry. Like our bodies still remember sitting around those ancient fires, singing just to say, hey, I'm here too. Philosophers tried to put it into words. Plato said rhythm shapes who we become. Nietzsche said music gives meaning even when the world doesn't. And honestly, watching folks tune guitars in a dimly lit venue, it makes sense. Music is the oldest journal, the first therapy session, the original way of saying, something happened to me, listen. For countless generations, humans sang work songs, journey songs, and songs to mark the moments that mattered. Melodies turn miles into memories. It's like humanity's heartbeat, passed from hand to hand, generation to generation.
Hey, you spacing out again? You've got the 1,000-yard philosophy major stare.
No, I was just thinking.
Uh-huh. You only stare like that when you're about to deliver a TED Talk nobody asked for.
Okay, rude, but fair.
So what is it this time? Fire good? Music ancient? Humans emotional potatoes?
Actually, all of the above.
Thought so. Continue, Professor Road Life.
We made it to the gathering. A music festival hosted by our friends, the Border Hookups. Small indoor venue, warm lights, speakers humming. Musicians rotating through the week. Folk, country, soft rock, songs about roads and loss and home, the same themes that follow anyone. It wasn't a giant crowd, but it didn't need to be. Music fills a room differently when everyone's there for the same reason, to feel something honest. People sway in their folding chairs, someone taps a boot in perfect rhythm. Strangers become a temporary tribe, each person catching the same frequency for a while.
So, how was it? Worth the trip?
Yeah, it felt real. You don't get that kind of connection from a playlist. It's also a sort of homecoming. I was supposed to be there last year, but I couldn't make it.
You okay? You've got that look. I'm about to go on a deep tangent about something completely normal look.
Do I?
Oh yeah, that's the face you had right before you explained the relation between potatoes, rocks, and computers. So go on. What's the music thing this time?
It's just... music feels different.
And there it is. All right, hit me. What deep end rabbit hole are we spiraling into?
I like to think of music as something that evolves, but also as something ancient that stubbornly refuses to die. Back in the day, music had very few roles, but today, it's different. Now, music is everything. Background, therapy, hype, escape, meditation, marketing. There are over 60,000 songs released on Spotify every single day, which means there's a song for everything, and maybe too many songs. That volume is beautiful and terrifying, because in the sea of sound, everything competes. One-hit wonders rise fast, but disappear faster. Tracks that hit the top 10 are hardly remembered 10 years later. I think about the artists we used to love, the songs we used to replay. How many of them will last? Will the next generation cling to these same songs, or will they scroll past in 20 seconds? And even as we lean into the future, the old instincts still matter. Those ancient rhythms that kept humans connected, they didn't vanish because of streaming algorithms. They're still there in a way a voice cracks on a chorus, or how a drum hits in time with your heartbeat, or how a melody reminds you of a long-lost place. Looking forward, I think music's future is going to be weird, crowded, and amazing. AI will write songs. Music will personalize itself to your mood, your day, maybe even your brainwaves. There will be microgenres we haven't even dreamed of. Hybrid tribal techno, neo-folk electronica, ambient soundscapes that shape your sleep. But even in that future, I hope we don't forget why music mattered in the first place. I hope we don't lose the part of us that still needs rhythm to belong, that still wants stories, that still wants community, even if that community is made out of sound.
Okay. Brainwave music? You're edging into campfire tale land again. Don't start the good stories without me. I need material for future episodes.
Trust me, I'm only warming up. Either way, I think music will keep being more than just noise. It will continue to be the map of who we are, where we've been, and where we're going. Travel can trick you into thinking that you've chosen solitude, thinking that you're living outside the world, drifting alone. But nights like that, they remind you that you didn't step away from community. You just stepped into a different kind. One that moves, one that gathers in small places, one held together by melodies and shared stories.
Guess that's the real soundtrack of the road. But I wouldn't know. You left me behind as base camp supervisor, remember?
Hi all. If you enjoyed this story, please consider subscribing. It helps me keep making videos about the lessons we learn out here, on the road, in the weather, and in all the unexpected moments that shape the journey. Thanks for watching.